What up, people? It's your boy Troy Lamont. I'm a filmmaker, director. I like to watch movies.
Say less. It's the one and only big homie Flame Doggy Dog, a.k.a. the ghost of Nipsey's past, a.k.a. Tales from the Crypt. You see, we in full Halloween get-up, which means that we got to be doing something Halloween themed. Ain't that right, Young Andrew?
Absolutely, man. Today, we are watching Tales from the Hood. It's known as, I guess, a hood classic.
This is a fact.
This is a hood classic.
It's a black horror classic at that. We ain't got too many of those.
Nah.
No.
I'm excited about it, though. I'm really excited. I ain't got to see it since probably I was like, 16 or 17. Really? It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I actually got to watch this.
I ain't seen Tales from the Hood probably like 9 or something. This movie is actually one of the movies that actually scared the hell out of me as a child. This and Candyman.
Man, well, the director is Rusty Cundy.
Cundy.
Yeah.
Oh, the light-skinned cat.
The light-skinned cat.
I remember that. I remember that from Sprint. This is how black people be when they see somebody they know. I remember that. And then they said, I don't make love for hours, I make love for days. I remember that in Sprung. Man, who else was in this movie? David Allen Greer's in this movie?
David Allen Greer, Paula Jai Parker.
I don't know, Ahmad from Soul Food. We don't know. You know, black people don't know actors' names. You know him as Ahmad from Soul Food. But the main cat, he just passed away.
Clarence Williams.
Yes.
Clarence
Williams. He's a star. He's a star of the movie. That man is scary just on his own. What we doing
today? We got for the snacks, for the vittles. We got the popcorn, hot and fresh. We got some Reese's Pieces. Some what are these called? Sour Bright crawlers or something like that. You know, hey, the spirit of Halloween. So it's a bunch of candy just chilling everywhere. M&M's, sweet tarts. Hey,
but I know one thing. Before we go ahead and press play, I'm gonna go ahead and switch about this get up because it's hot as hell in this mask. All right, real easy and plain. And just like that, we ready to go.
Man, unpacking this whole thing.
Unpacking from jump.
This whole thing. Three dudes pull up to a mortuary.
What they think is a mortuary.
What they think is a mortuary. Yes.
In search
of... The fact that they think is something in all of itself. Because they're actually...
It's all an illusion.
Yes.
In a sense.
Yeah.
So they come in search of the shit.
Yes.
First and foremost, this is based off Tales from the Crypt. We didn't even...
Absolutely. We have the short stories.
We have to show that. So Tales from the Hood is a play on Tales from the Crypt.
Absolutely.
So the first story that we unpack is the road cop...
Revelation. Yes. Where three white officers...
They murder a political figure who is similar to a Medgar Evers type. Someone who is head of the community, trying to rid the community of... foul play.
But the black cop witnesses it,
stands by, and only quits the force, basically saving face.
Right.
But that guilt that he feels upon himself drives him crazy. Your overall review of that as an adult, watching that.
As an adult, it's way deeper.
Absolutely.
Than what, as a kid, like you're watching.
It's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? I don't even know. Maybe the adults got it then, maybe not.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. You would think with everything going on in that time, this is 95, 3 years after Rodney King, OJ had just happened, 4 years prior to that. Latasha Harding had just happened, around that time.
I didn't think about that.
You think of all these, these black, black murders and or things with police brutality and corrupt police within the time of the 90s.
Yeah.
It's all over the music. You as a filmmaker, and someone who is a admirer of film, how do you judge this?
It was told in a way that was entertaining but horrifying at the same time.
Absolutely.
What I got from it, not only is it like, hey, there's cops out here that are like this, which to this day there's still cops out here that are doing this type of stuff. If you're witnessing it, don't just be a bystander.
Absolutely.
You got to remember that there's citizens on patrol, which is what cop means. Citizens on patrol. You can't sit back as an officer.
Exactly, that blue code.
And just
what they call it, the blue code of silence.
Yes, and just letting it ride.
Yeah. Okay.
That's terrible.
From a lesser, deeper scale, would you say you enjoyed it? Because me personally, watching this as an adult, I mean, you got to, your special effects that might not hold up in 2021. But as it was told, the syringes being double used, putting him in graffiti to be immortalized forever, to live in that wall with him. You are forever my puppet. To put one in the ground, dehead the other, and then also not let the other cop get off scot-free. I love that. I love that all that. It didn't end happy.
No, it didn't.
It doesn't end with him saying like, "Thank you for bringing him to me."
To me, that was
nothing
important.
like that, you know. Or
that was so important.
the cops aren't the monster. You know, I mean, they're the monster, but he gets his revenge. Like we win in the end. The respect tag. But the respect
definitely
tag
gets a respect
with me. Give me that respect tag.
For sure.
So
the next one is don't get bruised. With
boys don't get bruised.
Boys don't get bruised. Let me say that. Boys do get bruised.
Boys do get bruised. Almost as if, is that a play on like boys don't cry? Could that be a play on that as maybe they feel, you know, men as young boys, we get taught to kind of be men.
Too tough.
You got to be too tough. So
you can't just always throw dirt on it. Okay. I like what you did there, Rusty. I
never knew these short stories had titles. So there's that part.
He gets bullied.
So
talk
about that. How the boy, because he mentioned that we already had to move once. So maybe this has happened before. Maybe he's went to another school. That teacher has seen his ins and outs. So he's just trying to find his way. He's dealing with being a new kid.
Yep.
Getting picked on for nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
They just surround him and start.
Was that a thing back in was it in the 90s or the 80s? That's a new kid. Let's go beat him up. That happened in Karate Kid. Like they just beat up the new kid.
Now, granted, he was, he was a little different, but that was, you didn't even give him a shot. They don't even know his name, and just got to throw punches
in with the Gumby cut. Like,
is that what it was? Why? Did they see Soul Food? Are they jealous? Like, what is going on? Why are y'all on him like that? I think Soul Food came out way after this, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. So we're watching this whole thing through his eye, Walter's eyes.
A child's eyes.
A child's eyes.
Child's eyes. Because I keep saying we because we are the children of that era who watched that. So Walter's our age.
Absolutely.
At the time.
Yes.
So I think, like I mentioned before, I think that resonated with us so much.
Bro,
back then, it almost be scary.
So the next part, he was drawing everything that he hated. Right? And everything he drew that, he was told everything you draw that you hated, you burn it. You ball it up and burn it. Goes to school the next day, turns in a test or homework. Teacher sees the bruise on the arm.
Right.
Questions. Okay, whatever. Comes to the house, meets this
his mother, Mommy Dearest. Paula Parker's fine too. I like Paula Parker. And everything she in, she's fine.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you, Paula. You watching this girl.
It's her voice. Except for when she starts yelling. But it's her voice.
Yeah. Anyway though.
But no,
the teacher tries, to come save the day.
He's like, yo, what's going on? She's like, yo, yeah, we moved. We're just adjusting. I told him to quit all this stuff. And, Carl comes home. We don't know nothing about Carl, but he just...
Monster.
Yeah, he sits down, talks to the teacher, Rusty, Mr. Rusty. And it was tension the whole time. Side note, chin straps must have came in the 95 because everybody had chin strap.
Absolutely. What I do love, though, I love the approach of telling the story through the child's eyes.
Yes.
So as an adult, I'm watching this like, at the end, he just gets folded and twisted and turned into like this globby whatever.
Yeah.
But from an 8-year-old, 7-year-old, or I guess 6-year-old, I would be when I saw this. Maybe 8 is when I really, really saw it again. Yeah, that might get you, that might get you a little bit. But I love how they, like you said, we talk about playing on fears. Just took on the fear of a new man in the house, a stepfather figure. Took on the fear of bullying at school, being a new kid. But most importantly, it's domestic violence and how that affects the children that's in the home that see that. He changed his whole voice. He doesn't even see him as human. He hears a voice when he sees him. He sees claws when he enters the room. He doesn't even... there's no human factor to him. So,
if a person is scaring you that much.
So much,
You gotta, man.
So look into the psyche of that child. So I love how they took that approach.
Yeah.
So for boys do get bruised as an adult now. Does it get the respect tag or the eject tag?
Ooh. Yeah, no, we respecting that 100%.
I respect
They hit that. They hit that on the money.
I almost was like, there's corny when he folded, but then I had to remember.
See, that was kind of scary to me as a kid when he got folded.
I almost thought you can do it. Keep it a bean. Keep it a bean. Make a comment right now if you ever drew something and tried to fold it after watching this movie, because I know y'all did, because I did the same thing. You ever drew something and tried to math teach or something, you was thrown over the ass. Remorse. I don't know. But anyway, this is the story that we remember the most.
Yes.
As anybody who's seen this movie. The Niglet dolls, as we call them. So this follows the story of a a Republican, somebody running for office that has moved into a big house. On a plantation. On a plantation.
A house that the slaves built.
His name is Duke Medgar, which is a play on David Duke, who is a former Grand Wizard of the Klan, who I believe ran for office, local office of somewhere, governor or something. But he's still of importance within the political frame today, which is crazy. But his imagery is also very, very similar to those of a previous president that we had.
Absolutely.
And a lot of his mannerisms, a lot of his, you've seen it. You've seen it. So I see how we tie it in. So this was the one that gave us the most, I say, what's the word I'm trying to say? It kind of changed our minds a little bit.
Yes.
We saw these, I almost saw these dolls as scary.
Yes.
Growing up.
Very scary.
But this has kind of showed us that we are not to fear these dolls. We almost here to cheer these dolls with the shits.
Like
we need
you
them.
want some of them in your house.
Yeah, they had Big Mama. We the dolls, Big Mama was in the rocking chair. So in the end, they basically reclaimed what was theirs. So let's talk about the little Easter eggs and him using the American flag to defend himself.
Yes, like 3 times.
3 times.
So he hit Big Mama in the picture,
blood
and she bled. Right. He when the little doll, the main one that was chasing after him, I don't know, he was just on the floor. He started hitting him with the flag again, and then the last time to defend himself, all of the dolls tried to get on him. He wrapped himself up in the American flag. People are so wrapped up they're so wrapped up in their rights and America and this is what we did. We built this and can't nobody touch us and ain't nobody gonna penetrate us. Yeah. We built this?
Different. So I like it. He used that as a safety blanket defense mechanism. With that, okay, so KKK comeuppance.
Yes.
As a review, as we know these dolls now, I'm gonna respect it. I take it as a respect level. I see the story. I see the writing within it, the deeper meaning behind it. Yeah. Funny. It's funny at sometimes. Yeah. Shout out to Lil Penny. But
all right, I'm respecting this.
Okay.
I'm gonna respect the KKK comeuppance. It really, for me, it was once again it's a change of heart for me because these dolls aren't as scary anymore. Always paying attention to who's in office because then again, we don't vote. You know what I'm saying? We don't vote.
Getting deep there,
and we don't know. We don't know who we're just allowing to just go sit in there.
This is true. Okay, so
I'm gonna respect it.
It's doing fine. They're knocking them down. Okay, all right. Hardcore convert. Hardcore convert.
Struggling with
Jesus, because it's hard
grammar.
A play on hardcore convict.
Yes,
but hardcore convert. Got it.
So we have.
I can read.
Lamont Bentley, aka Hakeem from Moesha. R.I.P.
Also Tupac from the MC Hammer movie. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes. But, he's Crazy K.
Crazy K. The story that got me the most as a child, and absolutely. I see why even today.
He's a gangster. He's a thug. He's a banger. You know what I'm saying? So, sees a homie in traffic, pulls up, caps him. Some of the dude's homies come outside. They shoot Crazy K. Now Crazy K gets saved by the police. And now he has an opportunity to be released or rehabilitated. Both. So he decides to, hey, take me to this rehabilitation so I can get back on the street and do my thing. But he
finds out it is not what you thought it was. He said, I've been in jail before.
He gets He gets a glimpse of people, let's say thugs. You got thugs in white hoods. You got thugs.
You got boys in the hood.
Boys in the hood, right? Scully's in the hood.
It ties
you feel me?
He meets his cellmate who is a white supremacist.
Absolutely.
Full-fledged terrorist.
Aryan Nation,
but it tries to draw similarities of gang activity and white supremacy to see.
He tried first. I think he tried to throw him a bone first by saying, "Yo, I want you to join my army." He said, "Yeah, why are you in here?" He's like, "I'm a murderer. I murdered. Whatever." He's like, what color were those people that you murdered?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want you to join my army.
Join my army.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's,
absolutely.
I like, you know, I see it. You know, it's a play on those. A play on what is the fight? You know, are we fighting the same fight? Do we have a common enemy? But that enemy being ourselves, and that's how they, you know, play it out in that fashion. So I like how they took that angle and really put it in a horror movie perspective. Like, you're going to come to this dungeon, we're going to show you these images, but we're also going to play this soundtrack to you. Of this music that you listen to, this environment that you are.
Oh, that's poison.
You know what I mean? But,
oh my God,
you know, at the same time, you know,
deep.
it's like a black on black crime type of argument, but that's, you know, for another day. But, you know, there's certain circumstances that go into the lives of people who live that life. So I really like how they gave Crazy K's character the I'm going out swinging mentality, and I'm not going to conform because y'all not seeing my pain.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they trying to get him to realize that your pain is also our pain, and you're basically transferring your pain on to other people who don't deserve it. But I love how they made him just to be like, y'all not trying to hear me. Y'all think y'all know who I am and what I got going on.
All these people, my mother made me, my father made me, the hood made me, the schools made me, y'all made me like this.
Well, we know who made him, and it was Duke Medgar who made him. It's those motherfuckers who make people like Crazy K in the world. But yeah, so for hardcore convert, I was, like I said, it still kind of shook me. It was still uneasy to watch that scene. That's so crazy. You know, we talked about being desensitized to so much violence now, you know, on your phones or something, but when you watch it in that flash,
you just watch it and it's just going, it's coming
quick.
quick.
Up, they transform in chains, and I saw the subliminals, you know, I saw it all. It wasn't, you know, at times it could be a bit much, but I'm going to respect it.
Yes.
I'm going to respect it. You know, it's still, that one's still, it's still fearful.
Yes. I'm respecting hardcore convert. Because, once again, this was something where he still didn't win in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he went out on his terms.
He decided, he went out on his terms. He decided, no, take me out of this. I'm done. And she pleaded with him. And he said, no, like, take me out. I don't give a... Like, take me out, and please. I don't want to be in here anymore. I'd rather just do it the way I've been doing it and go about my business. And
I like that 100% rather than it ended with him saying, like, I have, you know, I have contributed to this war and going. Bro, that ain't realistic.
No,
so I like
how happy endings
they made
really
it to see, you know, through the
occurring like that.
I like that.
There ain't a lot of happy endings when it comes to the hood and you can.
It didn't even feel corny, and it didn't even really feel corny.
The horror part is that people are still choosing to do it even after they're shown what, like, a way out or a way to like do something. But
they're trying to get you to see like what you're doing, but you're just like, you're not understanding. It's a whole different.
No, it's a different programming.
So I get that.
Definitely respecting that.
Yeah. I take that. So the big twist ending. Isn't these spoilers? But
they didn't find the. You know what I'm
saying?
They
found the shit, all right.
They found it.
They found the shit. Turns out, they are the shit. Yes. There's the three men who walk into the what they believe is the funeral home. Yes. They have now found out is actually hell. Yes. And this man who is Go ahead. What do you call it? What do you call that?
He's a mortician.
Mortician. Yeah. My dog was about to say mortuary. I could not think of what the word was. Mortician is the devil, the serpent himself. Now, the twist ending of them being in the coffin. Yeah. Love it. I do not remember that tongue or him turning into the devil. And always had Harlem shaking in the fire to act like they was burning. I'm ejecting the hell out of that ending.
I'm gonna put some fire in After Effects.
Yeah, I'm ejecting. Like you get like a E. You get not all the way eject because I like the twist ending. Yeah, it's like you get reject. I'm gonna give it a reject. Oh, how about that? That's half respect, half eject. You get it. I'm giving it a reject on that. On that certain part of it ending like that. What you
the ending? Just on the ending, I respect the ending. Let me tell you why I respect the ending.
Wow. The whole as a whole.
I respect the ending as a whole. I mean, okay, if we're getting technical, like I said, it looked like we were watching Spawn. I don't know if you've seen Spawn with Michael Jai White.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what hell looked like in that, that's exactly what it looked like in
1995.
And the fire wasn't real. It was just, whatever. We weren't there. We weren't getting the budget for that type of stuff. But still.
They used the budget on a lot of shit. So
absolutely.
Spike don't take it there.
I'm going to tell you why I respect it. I respect it because, first off, what if you're not saved? You die, and you don't even know that you died. You're going to hell, and you still walking around, moving around, thinking like, "Oh, yo, hey, we finna go hit a lick real quick."
Salvation,
or we finna go. Yo, maybe they were trying to save souls in this movie.
And what did you notice throughout the whole movie?
Crosses.
It might be a whole movie about salvation and hell. And
wow.
Okay. And Spike is good for sweet blood of Jesus, and he's good for
I think that was Rusty. I don't know if that was Spike. Rusty paid, or Spike paid for this movie. That's why he's executive producer.
Okay, executive producer.
Rusty wrote this.
Let me stop giving, I give Spike his flowers, but let's also give...
Yeah, because, they work with each other. Rusty works with Spike, so...
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay. So
this was a movie about salvation.
Yeah, I like it. One thing, okay, so I give it its props.
That's what I like.
Nowadays, I get kind of, not frustrated, but like, it's just so repetitive nowadays that everything is race related within black horror. Like, it's like, what scares black people? Racism. And it's just like, come on, we can do better than that. We can get more than that. The new Candyman, but it's still enjoyable. Like I said, I enjoyed
Django.
We enjoyed, but that wasn't a horror movie.
Well, it wasn't a horror movie, but it was about racism, and it looked like it was scary. Yeah, Mandingo fights. You got
definitely scary. No, that is horrific.
All
it's
type
horrific.
of stuff like that.
So with I like how they took the approach, but it didn't make us victims, in a sense. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like that. So that gets kind of annoying and repetitive now. So at the time. Yeah, I guess if I'm judging it within the times, that might have been a refreshing look. You know what I mean? So I like how they went with that. They gave us, some victories, but still horrific imagery, horrific things that we play on. Yep.
We still deal with not almost.
It's almost.
We still deal with all 5 of those situations today.
The majority of them today.
Police violence,
of course.
Domestic violence,
of course.
Gang violence, and we deal with freaking
racism and salvation.
Hey,
so with that being said, overall, I believe Tales from the Hood absolutely gets the respect package. It gets the respect stamp. We respecting it.
That's a respect.
That's a respect. Tales from the Hood.
Straight
we respecting
respect.
It. Halloween classic.
Halloween classic.
Black Halloween classic.
Horror classic, and it stays there.
Absolutely stays there. Let's see, to my man, how do you say his last name again? Rusty what?
Cundiff.
Rusty Cundiff. Beautiful picture. I give you props.
That was good.
On your writing.
That was good. It was ahead of his time.
Definitely ahead of his time.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Definitely ahead of his time. To Clarence Williams III, rest in peace.
Yes.
Lamont Bentley, rest in peace.
Yes.
Ricky Harris.
Ricky Harris,
rest in peace.
Yeah.
And golly. There was some others in there, I'm sure as well. But DeAndre Bonds, Joe Torre, those getting like their early roles, their first early roles. So overall, it definitely gets the respect tag. For this Halloween season.
Yep.
It's just that first installment of Respect or Eject. So y'all let us know in the comments below what movie you want us to review next. Let us know what your favorite Halloween movie is. At the time, your favorite Black Halloween movie. Just your favorite Halloween movie altogether. You got things like Candyman. You got Bones featuring Snoop Dogg. You got Get Out. Lovecraft Country. There's a lot of black horror out there. But then you also got the classics. Your Michael Myers, your Jasons, your Freddy Kruegers, Annabelle's, Exorcist, whatever. You know what I mean? So let us know in the comments below.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Please
Let me just say that properly.
Please don't.
Subscribe to the channel because we got so much more content coming.
Absolutely.
We're on different shows. We're doing a whole bunch of different things. So make sure you stay tapped into everything that we got going on and give your suggestions on the next movie we should watch or we should review.
Or maybe if we missed something within this movie, you was like, I didn't even point out the fact that whoop-de-whoop did whoop-de-whoop. Let me know.
I'm Troy Lamont. Find me on Instagram, IG, everywhere at Troy_Lamont.
Absolutely. And it's the one and only Big Homie Slim Doggy Dog. Yeah. Get the food out of my mouth. It's the one and only Big Homie Slim Doggy Dog. 2 G's. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, all that. From me to you, hope y'all have a happy and safe Halloween. Get your fits off, get your costumes off. Have a good time, you know what I mean? Respect or eject, know that.
Y'all stay locked. Be blessed.